Hi, this is Don McAllister and welcome to another edition of Screencasts Online. This week, I'm going to cover a web service that I use extensively with Screencasts Online to both automate procedures and integrate applications, and that's a service called Zapier. Zapier uses workflows called Zaps to provide automation and integration between many thousands of applications. You can create Zaps from scratch or use predefined templates to build your Zaps, allowing you to get up to speed very quickly. Zapier has both a free plan, allowing you to create up to 5 Zaps, as well as monthly and annual plans to allow for many more Zaps and additional functionality. For this episode, I'm going to show you some of the basic functionality you can set up with Zapier using Zap Templates. I'll also demonstrate building some Zaps from scratch, and I'll also show you some of the Zaps we use at Screencasts Online to automate some of our workflow. The aim of this episode is, as always, not to cover the service in depth, but to give you an introduction and enough information to get started, along with hopefully giving you some ideas on how you might use Zapier integrations at home or in your business. So let's get started with Zapier. So this is Zapier. It's over at zapier.com. I have got an account, but I'm going to sign up for a new account, a demo account, so I can demonstrate some things to you. As I mentioned, there is a free account, and you can use that forever. You can create up to 5 Zaps. But when you do sign up for the free account, you do get a 14-day free trial for some of the more advanced features. Perhaps we might touch on some of those, but I'll stick probably with just the basic features for now. Before I do sign up, though, with a demo account, let's take a quick look at the website. If I just scroll down, so integrate, automate, and innovate. So this really is basically aimed at pretty much any web service. You'll find that most popular web services have Zapier integration, and it just allows you to create triggers in one application that will then create an action and then create another action in another application. So this is just giving you some examples. So for instance, if I get a new email in Gmail, I can then copy the attachment from Gmail to Dropbox. That can alert me in Slack about the new Dropbox file. There are over 1,000 apps. You can search for the various apps, but we'll see a matrix of the various apps when we go in. Anyone can build workflows with a few clicks. So this is what a typical workflow looks like. It's very easy, sort of template driven, very simple to set up, although it is a little bit intimidating to begin with, which is why you might want to follow the screencast. And then down at the bottom, there are some built-in apps as well. So handling mail and phone calls and RSS feeds, these are all built into Zapier. These are the plans, free forever or premium plans. Let's go ahead and start a 14-day free trial. To do that, I'll just go back up to the top, put in my details. And with my details entered, I will just say sign up. I'm not a robot. I hate these things, so let me just go ahead and click on this captcha. And we are in. So I'll save the password. You'll see I've got an email, so I probably need to access the email to confirm. Company name. We'll go with Screencasts Online. Of course, you don't need to have a company. You can use it in a personal basis. Choose a role. Say business owner and continue. So this first screen allows you to have a look at some of the apps that are covered. So you'll see here there's over 1,000 apps. We can use the search panel at the top. So if I wanted to find, let's say, Podio, which is one of the other tools I use, there we go, there's Podio. I can just select that. I can clear this from here. I can scroll as well. There's a scroll bar down the side, so I can scroll to see some of them. Let's just have a look at some of them slowly. So Instagram, Evernote, Dropbox. So I'm a big Dropbox user, so I'll select that. OmniFocus. I use OmniFocus a lot. I use MailChimp as well. There are some premium applications. For instance, there is integration with PayPal. And we've also got LinkedIn, Slack. Let's go ahead with Slack. You don't have to select 5. You can select as many as you want. There's just one more I want to do, which is, there we go, Airtable. But just go through this list. Hundreds and hundreds, in fact thousands of different applications you can select. You can select these later on as well. This is just really for it to generate some personal recommendations when we go in. You can also get tips in your inbox. I'll leave that off for now. We'll say finish setup. And we're now in. That's just a quick preview of one of this week's Apple-related tutorials from Screencasts Online. Screencasts Online is your premium source of Apple-related video tutorials. All of our members get access to brand new, up-to-date tutorials each week, as well as unlimited access to our entire video archive full of Mac and iOS-related tutorials. You can stream and download all of our videos on your Mac, iPad and iPhone, and even your Apple TV using the members-only ScreenCastsOnline Apple TV app. Membership also includes a complimentary subscription to the digital ScreenCastsOnline monthly magazine, published each month and packed with videos, articles, reviews, as well as hints and tips covering all aspects of the Mac, iPad, iPhone, and all of the other fantastic Apple products. So, if you're ready to start getting the most out of your Apple devices, visit ScreenCastsOnline.com today and become a ScreenCastsOnline member.